We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rob Black Show. Welcome to another wonderful and wild evening into the great beyond that is known as the Rob Black Show. How is everybody doing tonight on this Wednesday, March 12th, 2014? Is everybody doing good? Is everybody having a good time? Did everybody have a good time? Did everybody have a good evening? Is everybody having fun? What's going on? What's going on out there? Have you guys you got any juice? You got any you got anything? You guys got anything, for Christ's sakes? What do you got? What do you got? Give me all you got. Give me all you got, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I tell you this, I didn't get my drink, so we're going to have to get that, and I will be shitting my pants very soon. Seriously, I'm not bullshitting. Shitting of the pants will be happening very soon, and I'm telling you, it's fucking going to be brutal. I can feel myself, and I can feel it gurgling right here in my belly, in my motherfucking belly. Yeah, my belly, in my motherfucking belly. We had chicken, broccoli, spinach, rice, carrots, cauliflower, and a little bit of soy sauce, and all that shit was mixed together. And I had a little Diet Coke right here. I got a little of it left. When you guys see me drink Diet Coke, rarely. I don't drink Diet Coke. I normally drink vitamin water, and that's it. But at night, I splurge and have a little Diet Coke. So I had some Diet Coke, and I still have a little left, and I didn't want to just leave this drip of spit at the house. So I said, okay, let's bring that with us, and we'll basically finish it off at the office, and we'll go from there. So we're here. I'm your host, Roberto Negro. They call me El Diablo. They call me the delicious one. They've got a ton of names for me. But at the end of the day, I'm your fucking host, okay? And I bring you guys pure and unadulterated entertainment. So that's what I do. And Tom Byron informed me that he tweeted out to Jules Jordan our top story, and he didn't respond back to us. Unlike Brad Armstrong, I guess Jules Jordan can't seem to take a joke. He can't seem to laugh. He's not somebody that has a sense of humor. And that's a shame, ladies and gentlemen. I thought Julesy Poo actually had a sense of humor. I thought he would laugh. I thought the little dwarf, the little fucking midget, would actually get a kick out of the video we did and this story. But I guess old Dwarfo wasn't he didn't find it funny. It's weird that he didn't find it funny. He didn't like it none too much. I would have thought he would have loved it. I would have thought he would have laughed his ass off. And I would have thought he would have hit us back and said, hey guys, love the story. Keep up the good work. Thanks for keeping me in your heart and minds. But I guess he didn't. I guess that's something that it wasn't part of his DNA makeup. Well, that's a fucking shame. It really is. It's a fucking shame. I'm sad to hear that. And in actuality, I'm going to also put up a video that I was working on before we left for dinner. And it kind of pisses me off because I was not able to complete that. Well, guess what? While we sit here together, I'm going to complete that right now. I am. Think I'm fucking joking? If you guys go to Adult FYI right now, you're going to see a bunch of videos. I already have this afternoon's Raw Black show up. But what I'm going to do right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm actually going to put up a new video. Yes, because I was working on it, and I told somebody that the goddamn video would be up. And the fact that it's not up, I feel that I'm a jack-off, and I didn't live up to what I told them I would do. So right now what I'm doing is actually putting the video up. And I got some new graphics for it. So when I tell you guys, click on to Adult FYI and you can see the brand new video and the graphics for it. It's pretty fucking hilarious. And I'm sure it will ruffle some feathers. That's what we do. We are feather rufflers. Ooh, I like that. Feather rufflers. That's a neat name, isn't it? Feather rufflers. What do? I ruffle feathers. It's almost like a tongue twister. What do? I ruffle feathers. And there it is. The story's up. If you go to Adult FYI, what is up as one of the main stories is the bug chasing story. Yes, if you go to Adult FYI, in a matter of seconds, I just posted the Mr. Marcus and his bug chasing infusion party. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Mr. Marcus and his bug chasing infusion party is listed, and that is on Adult FYI. It's a video bit that we did. It's a video blog, and it's pretty good. And if you check it out right now, you can take a look at the graphics, and it's quite a ensemble of rogue porn performers, because what you have is Mr. Marcus and Darren James, and they're on either side of a little white girl, and that little white girl is staring down the barrel of a syphilitic dick and an AIDS-ridden ball sack. And she's about to get a double dose of reality that we like to call a welcome party. And that is, welcome to the porn business. And then immediately, dead center, literally dead center, you have Johnny Staggs, Liano, and his lovely, beastly wife, Trisha Devereaux, a.k.a. Karen Stagliano. And then next to them, you have Mr. Lexington Steele, and he looks like he weighs about 100 pounds. I thought Lexington Steele was a big guy, but if you look at this picture of him, it looks like he weighs about $105. Seriously, it looks like he's been sandwiched in between Mr. Marcus and Darren James. And then, of course, next to Lexington Steele and his $105 body, you have Tony Montana. And, of course, his pride and joy, his idol, John Holmes, is painted on his shirt. And and you have a nice balance there because you got Marcus, who doesn't have AIDS, but you got Darren James, who's got AIDS. And then you got Lexington Steele, who doesn't have AIDS, but he looks like he's got AIDS, but he doesn't have AIDS. But then you got John Stagliano and Karen Stagliano, and they got AIDS. And then you got Tony Montana, and he's got AIDS. And then the picture that's on his shirt has AIDS. He has a picture that has AIDS on his shirt. So it's like those two people have AIDS. Who? Tony Montana and his shirt. You mean his shirt has AIDS? Well, yeah, it does. The guy on the shirt has AIDS. So does the guy wearing the shirt have AIDS? Yes, he does. And the shirt has AIDS? Does it have AIDS because the guy who has AIDS is wearing the shirt? No. The picture of a guy on the shirt has got AIDS. Let me get this straight, my friend. So you mean the guy who's wearing the shirt's got AIDS? Yep. And the shirt's got AIDS because there's a picture of a guy with AIDS on the shirt. So in turn, the shirt's got AIDS. Well, the shirt doesn't have AIDS because it's not a living life form. The person inside the shirt has AIDS. But the shirt itself, the polyester, doesn't have AIDS. But the picture of the guy on the shirt has AIDS. Well, he had AIDS. He's now joined a lot of people from the Dallas Buyers Club who eventually were coughing up blood, and they got AIDS and they died. So in theory, the guy on the shirt had AIDS, but he's dead. Now, that conversation doesn't make sense because when you say the guy on the shirt, he's got AIDS, you would say, well, that guy is dead. Well, if he's dead, he still has AIDS. The AIDS is still inside you when you die. When you die and you take your last breath, that doesn't mean AIDS leaves. AIDS is still in you, still on your breath, still in your fingers. So in turn, AIDS doesn't die. It just carries on with your corpse. And as the worms eat your flesh, my question is, will they get AIDS? Will the worms that eat your body when you're riddled with AIDS, will those worms get AIDS? Will they be worms infested with AIDS? Will that be an AIDS worm? And then my question goes to you on this. If you then dig up those worms, and those worms have AIDS. And you take those worms out fishing, and you use them as bait, and you go for some trout or some bullhead, and the bullhead and the trout eat the AIDS worms. Wouldn't that make the trout and the bullhead have AIDS? So in turn, wouldn't those fish now have AIDS from eating the AIDS from the worm? And then add an extension off of that, if you then go fishing and you catch the trout that had just eaten the AIDS worm, and now that trout has fish AIDS, would you now, after eating that fish, get AIDS? Would you now have AIDS from that trout that was swimming in the water and that ate a worm that was full of AIDS, because that worm had just fed off the body of John Holmes? And as John Holmes was laying in a box in the earth, rotting from his AIDS, and that earthworm was eating at his AIDS body, would that now be a complete, not circle of life, but a circle of AIDS? And in turn, when you then go and have a operation and hormone injections, and you grow tits because you want to become a transsexual, and you move to Brazil, where you later meet John Stalliano and fuck him in the ass and give him AIDS, well, you have now come full circle from the earthworm that got AIDS from John Holmes, that passed it on to the trout, that passed it on to you, who in turn got a sex change operation, hormone injections, to which you fucked John Stalliano in the ass and gave him AIDS. Is all of that possible? Or am I just reaching? Am I reaching?
Check the feed.
Am I reaching? Guys, am I reaching? Can anybody help me? Am I reaching? Can anybody tell me if I'm reaching? Man. If I'm reaching, I'd love to know. Can anybody help me? Tell me if I'm reaching. Maybe? It's a possibility. Am I reaching? I'm being told that we lost our feed on the adult FYI. Yeah. So we lost our fucking feed here. Don't know how that happened. But as always, there's an issue. But I know we're kicking ass on Yahoo. But I guess on the cast feed, we have lost you guys. Don't know how this has happened, but I guess we lost you. And don't know where we lost you. I don't know at what process you have now come undone, with the scenario of fish eggs from the worm. But if there's a way that any of you could tell me, that would be greatly appreciated. If not, I understand. But at the end of the day, we have lost you. We lost you guys. All right, we lost half the audience. We did. We lost half the audience. I'm sorry about that. Don't know why. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes the feed just goes. It dies. Sometimes it's dead. I can tell it's dead now because if it doesn't pop up right away, that means there. That means what? Where, Catherine? Katie, where? Which feed? On our adult FYI in the Rob Black show? What feed are you seeing us on? Because I'm getting nothing. I'm getting told from Tom Byron, the half a fag, that we're off. We're live? We're live, Catherine? My love? The apple of my motherfucking eye? The one and only? The most beautiful girl in the world? I don't think so, hon. You gotta be fucking high as fuck. You gotta be sitting there playing with your asshole. You're watching us on Adult FYI right now. And it's live. You're live. I'm live. That's bizarre. That's fucking bizarre. Are you sure? It's the show from tonight. It's not, it doesn't have to be refreshed. You're serious? Because I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, Catherine, I understand that, but is it going live? You can see me. I'm moving my fucking arms. You little fuck. Yeah, you're right. Wow. I have no idea then. No idea. What's the fucking problem? I have no idea what the problem. Hey, Byron, you faggot, come in here. You little bug-chasing queer.
I don't know. I'm still not. I'm gonna restart my computer and see what happens.
I'm not either.
You're not up either?
I'm not up either. Look, this is us, right?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm gonna restart and see what happens.
I'm not up either, though. Even Jack Smack says we're up. I'm reaching Jack Smack. I'm on the AIDS worm. Am I really? All right, I'm reaching that, Jack Smack says. Well, I don't even know why the fuck we're not even working from our own office. Oh, man. It's so bizarre. I'm telling you, our whole setup here is bizarre. It is bizarre. So, and you guys, I'm still on. everybody, right? I'm still on. I'm telling you, this has got to be the weirdest, bizarrest, fucking, I don't know. You guys are saying that I'm on, but I can't get on my own computer. But you guys are saying that I'm on. I have no idea what that means. I'm serious. I have no idea what that means. It's highly radical. I've been, but Captain, I'm still on. You can see me. That's what you're saying, you little fuck stick. Right now, I just said you're a little fuck stick. I just said you're a little fuck stick, short and stout. Here is your asshole. What is all about? Right? That you heard me say that. You heard me say Catherine is a fuck stick that loves big fucking black dildos in her asshole. You heard me say that. Matter of fact, everybody's heard me say that. Wow! Man, then I don't know what's wrong with Byron, our computers are officially shit. Because Catherine just recited back to me everything I just said. She said, you're a little fuck stick, short and stout. I love big black dildos right up my ass, she just said. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the worm, and I'm glad, because I was nervous that we missed the worm story. And so we didn't miss the worm story. I was nervous that we missed the worm story. But I was rolling with that worm story. That was a good fucking story. You guys got to admit. That was a good concept. That was a real good concept. And I can't really redo that concept again because it doesn't really equate well to redo it. But you guys got to admit. The worm story is pretty good. Seriously, you guys got to admit. You got to admit the worm story is pretty good. But suffice to say, yeah, Jack Smack says you're reaching. Smack, admit it, motherfucker. I love it. Jack Smack, you got to admit it. I might be reaching, but it's still a good concept, you fuck. Wow, if we can get online, Jack Smack sent me an article that's pretty goddamn funny. And I know it's wrong for me to say this is going to be funny, but it is pretty funny, okay? So let me read this for you, okay? Let me read this for you.
All right, I restarted, now I'm back up.
Oh, now you're back up?
Yeah, so, I don't know. Somebody threw a boogaboo at it wrong.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Weird, I don't know.
What the fuck was that? It was probably fucking your buddy next door. He probably gave us a fucking special virus. Let me see here, guys. This fuckhead says he's back up. Man. Fucking Tom Byron, you half a fag. He blew our whole... Tom Byron blew our whole vibe, man. Yep. I'm working on it, you guys. I'm working on it. And everybody says we're on. Oh, man. Okay, hold on now. Now I'm back on, too. What a nightmare this is. Anyways, okay, hold on, man, because there's a cool article I want to read. Once in a while, Smack sends me a good article. Sometimes he sends me stupid fucking articles. Seriously, sometimes I see these articles, and they're fucking retarded. But this is a good article, so hold on. And Patrick sent me some new videos that are pretty good. Seriously. Jack Smack said Gmail's fucked up right now. The internet is shit right now. Yeah, it's the fucking chinks, and while they're trying to find the missing airplane, little fucks. Okay, I want to read this to you guys. I want to read this to you because Jack Smack just sent me this, and it's disturbing. It's disturbing, but nonetheless, I need to read it for you. Okay. Police report teenage girls use knife to force autistic boy to perform sex acts. 2 Maryland teenage girls were charged this week with assaulting an autistic boy and recording him on their cell phones, performing sex acts, including some with animals, the St. Mary County Sheriff's Department said Wednesday. Authorities said the 2 girls, ages 17 and 15, admitted to police that they assaulted the boy, 16, with a knife on multiple occasions. His parents refer to him as having been diagnosed autistic, said Sergeant Cara Grumbles, a spokesman for the sheriff's office. Some of the sex acts involved animals. It's awful. A news release from the department said the girls also kicked the boy in the balls and dragged him by his hair. They also got him to walk into a partially frozen pond. When the boy fell through several times, they made him get out each time by himself, police said. Detectives found videos on the girls' cell phones. Prosecutors charged the 17-year-old girl, Lauren A. Bush, the daughter of George A. Bush. I'm joking. Her name was really Lauren A. Bush, but not the daughter of George Bush, as an adult, and the 15-year-old was charged as a juvenile. Police didn't release her name. Each was charged with 2 counts of first-degree assault, 2 counts of second-degree assault, child pornography, and false imprisonment. All right, Jack Smack, listen to me. Since you sent us this disturbing news release, can you try to find out more details? I mean, I get when they took the knife and held it on the dog or the boy and told him to like have sex with the dog. But did they have the boy perform sex on them? Like, were they like, hey, lick our pussies? Or did they just have the boy perform sex on the animal? And the fact that the mom and the parents say he was diagnosed autistic, having been diagnosed, do you think he was really diagnosed with autistic and he wasn't just completely full of his faculties, and this is just a way for his parents not to admit that their son was a freaky retard? Or I'm not being smart. I'm not trying to downplay the autistic child fucking animals. But I would like to know more of the story, Jack Smack. I would like to know more of the story of the teenage girls use knife to force autistic boy to perform sex acts. I'd like to know a little bit more about that, all right? And if we can find more about that, I'd appreciate it. All right, thank you. Anyways, I'm also looking at another news story that is that involves. Let me explain to you. Man, my computer is just so foul. It really is. It's as foul as John Stalliano and his AIDS-riddled dick. Anyways. Oh, God. Back to the plane. All right? Back to the fucking missing airplane. Now, there's been all sorts of reports that quite possibly that the Chinese could be wrong. That the Chinese could be it's just so bizarre, man. It really is. It really is. It's just so bizarre. It's talking about I've got so many jokes in my head, and it really is crazy. But the Chinks now are saying that they might be wrong, that it might not be the fucking plane. The Vietnamese are saying it might not. Everybody's saying now that the debris that the satellites are seeing in the water might not be the fucking airplane. Manon, can these fucking Asian motherfuckers be any stupider? Seriously, from the Chinese to the Vietnamese. Remember, we're dealing with people that eat dogs, all right? We really are. And I don't care if you guys tell me that's not Chinese and Vietnamese, that's Koreans. Listen, Italian, Sicilian, it's all the fucking same thing. It's all in that fucking region, my friends, okay? It's all in that fucking region. So these motherfuckers eat cats and dogs. What makes any of us think they could find a Boeing 777? I mean, seriously. It's been fucking a week now. It's like, where's the airplane? Where's the airplane? Listen to me. You can dig up Hervé Villachez, all right, from Fantasy Island, that dead dwarf, okay? And the AIDS worms have been eating his fucking body for the last 20 fucking years, and that corpse can spot this fucking plane better than these fucking gooks could. That little fucking midget motherfucker, he's like, the plane, the plane. He can find the fucking plane better than these motherfucking gooks. And there's 75 vessels all fucking flying around in the goddamn Chinky Sea. And nobody can find this goddamn airplane. And half those boats got glass bottoms. They're all looking down there like this. Where's the plane? The plane! They're like, oh, there's the plane. They're like, oh, no, it's not the plane. That's not the plane. Oh, shit, that's not the plane. Tell everybody it's not the plane. Telling you, Hervé Villachez and Ricardo Montalban. These two motherfuckers could have found this plane quicker. That little dwarf would sit on that fucking island and he'd literally go, the plane, the plane. He can find the fucking plane. But 70 gooks in the fucking Malaysian waters with glass bottoms and fishing nets, they can't find a goddamn plane. Shit. Fucking China, they got satellite there. Yeah, we found the plane. And now they're like, nah, shit. It's not the plane. And we're worried about China ever fucking with us. Yeah, they launch missiles. You know what they'll do? They'll launch missiles at themselves. China, they'll be like, we're launching an attack on America. All of a sudden, the next thing they know, the chinks are like, holy shit, we just launched the missiles on ourselves. Holy fuck, we're going to blow ourselves up. Stupid motherfucker. You stupid motherfuckers. Can't even fucking find a goddamn airplane. I mean, at this point, for Christ's sakes, okay? At this point, seriously, you guys, at this point, no bullshit. At this point, it's like, listen, when you see some arms, then give us a call. When you see some thumbs, when you see a motherfucker's thumb floating in the fucking water, give us a fucking call, okay, motherfuckers? Until then, don't fucking bother us no more. It's like, oh, you found the plane. Yes, we found 3 giant slabs of debris. Okay, we're all going to go there. Shit, it's not the plane. What is it? Just fucking mackerel. What do you mean mackerel? Just a big old fucking sea of mackerel. What are you, Chief Brody from fucking Jaws 2? And you're firing into a fucking thing of mackerel, motherfucker? Jesus Christ. Chief Brody could find a fucking boat from Jaws better than you motherfuckers. Come on already, you fucking gooks. Man. Chinky motherfuckers. Telling you. Jesus Christ. Enough's enough already. Enough's enough. Thank you. Thank you. And here's what, this is what, you guys want to hear? This motherfucker, okay, would have better luck than these gooks. This is who you need. Dig this cocksucker. It's great. It's just looped over and over. I love it. I love it. There it is, guys. Alright, there's the motherfucker and the goddamn chinks. That's what they need. This cocksucker right there. That motherfucker right there. For Christ's sake. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. You motherfuckers. Oh, God. And then Patrick sent me the bit from True Romance with the Sicilians, how they're spawned from niggas. The Sicilians are spawned from niggas. Ah, it's a classic line. I don't even think Katie's seen True Romance yet. I gotta find out. Oh, man. All right. Thank you. What's his name? Jack Smack just sent me more information on the teenage girls that were force raping an autistic boy. And this one actually shows the girl her picture. Of course, she's white. Did you ever notice that? It's always the white fucking people that do like the creepy weird shit. Seriously. And this girl, Lauren Bush, is fucking a little white girl. She kind of looks like she's got Down syndrome. Her eyes are a little cross-eyed, a little. She's not ugly, though. Definitely looks like a candidate for when she turns 18 to be fucking working for John Stagliano in a stretch class. Trust me. This girl right here looks like a prime candidate for Fox modeling. This is definitely a porno Dan actress right here. Or a Spiegler girl, for that matter. So listen to the story. Two Maryland teenagers tortured. Yeah, okay. The heinous allegations. Okay, suspects recorded themselves assaulting their mentally challenged victim by pointing a knife to his throat, making him walk across a frozen pond, and not helping him when he fell in multiple times, and kick him in the balls. Nice. Kicking the little fuckers in the balls. Perhaps the most appalling charge is sexual act they allegedly coerced him into performing. The victim was forced to masturbate and then copulate with a family pet, he said. It's beyond comprehension. All right, so they made the kids blow the family pet. Well, I'll tell you this. At least the family pet got a little joy out of this. Oh, God, Rob, why would you say that? Jesus. These acts occurred between December and March, adding the girls knew the victim in the rural Mackinsville, Maryland town. Yeah, they knew him. Yeah, they hung out with the kid. They're all fucking retards. If you look at the girl, she's retarded looking. The victim did sustain some injuries from the suspect's torture, Cameron said, but he did not know the extent. I mean, really, guys, the suspects were arrested after one suspected suspect's mother found the video on her daughter's phone and alerted the school resource officer at the Chapatonga High School where they both attended. Authorities have tried to determine why the girls decided to film these acts and if they showed it to anyone or shared it on social media, Cameron said. The girls admitted to filming the acts but have not said what their motivation was. Well, because they're fucking sick fucks. What do you mean, what's their motivation? Why does everybody need a motivation? The motivation is they're fucking sick, twisted twats. The two were charged with assault, soliciting a subject in the production of child pornography and false imprisonment. Cameron said adding more charges may be filed. Okay? These were a close-knit community and everyone is shocked here, he said. Like everyone else in town, I'm hoping to know the rest of the story. Bush will be charged as an adult, and the other suspect will be charged as a juvenile. Cameron said Bush has been released, but the 15-year-old still is in juvenile detention facility, he said. All right, so goddamn, these fucking kids are fucking having this retarded kid fucking dog, sucking his dog's cock. And here's more disturbing than anything. The fact that this went on from December to March, ladies and gentlemen. January, February. You know how December, January, that's 3 months. I mean, don't you think at some point the autistic kid would have said something? I mean, they put the knife to the kid's throat at one point and made him fucking jump in the icy river like 5 or 6 times. And they had him blow the family pet a couple, 2, 3 times. Now, depending on whose family pet it was, that means it was either the autistic kid's pet or these girls' pet. Either way, all 3 of these motherfuckers knew each other, which means the family all knew each other. And they even say it's a tight-knit community. I tell you, I think this is like a thing that they all did voluntarily, and everybody's trying to cover themselves because it was some sick, twisted, rural county, a weird fuck game. But Jesus Christ, 3 months, you had dog fucking, child fucking, torture, and ice, and nobody says nothing? That's a little fucking bizarre. Again, we don't know all the stories, but you guys gotta admit it's pretty fucking bizarre. For Christ's sakes. You guys gotta admit it's pretty fucking bizarre. Come on. Okay? You guys gotta admit it's pretty fucking bizarre. Jesus Christ. Fucking bizarre. Very bizarre, but hey. It is what it is. Anyways, here's something that I haven't seen and nobody's reported on, and it just came out today. It's pretty interesting, and that is, let me explain to you. The parole board has just granted parole for an ex-Charles Manson follower, Bruce Davis, who was convicted in 1972 of murdering 2 men, was granted parole for the 3rd time. And now California Governor Jerry Brown has 150 days to decide whether the former Manson associate will be set free. A parole board reportedly issued a grant of parole for convicted murderer and Charles Manson associate Bruce Davis. California Governor Jerry Brown will have 150 days to decide whether Davis, now 71, can go free. The California paper said that Brown already blocked Davis's release, concluding that Davis still posed a threat to society once before. Until Davis can acknowledge and explain why he actively championed the family's interests, Brown wrote at the time, and shed more light on the nature of his involvement, I am not prepared to release him. Back in 1972, Davis was convicted of killing 2 men, a ranch hand named Donald Shea and musician Gary Hinman. He received the life sentences for 2 counts of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder and robbery. Davis was previously granted parole in January 2010 and October 2012. Man, what you hear is Manson follower that just got parole, but will Jerry Brown let this motherfucker out? I don't know. I'm not real sure what. I don't know what. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. He wants the guy to say. Seriously, I'm not being I'm not being Mr. Supporter of Charles Manson followers, but like, what the fuck does he want the guy to say? Like, what the fuck do they want the guy to say? Seriously, he's I mean, seriously. What the fuck do they want him to say? I mean, he fucking killed some ranch hands a long time ago. Seriously. Okay? They what do they want him to say? That's 72, 82, 82, 92, 2002. The fucking 40 years ago. What the fuck do they want the guy to say, for Christ's sake? Huh? What the fuck do they want him to say? Alright? The motherfucker, again, the motherfucker, I repeat, the motherfucker killed. He was young, and he killed two ranch handlers with this guy named Charles Manson. Okay? And at the end of the day, there's really no other explanation except that he's fucking crazy. And so they put him in jail. Why they didn't give him, you know, why they didn't give him life or the life without the possibility of parole, I don't know. But I guess probably at that time, that is, I guess that's not something. I guess that's not something that they did back then. Seriously, I guess back then they gave a couple of them pass, and at the end of the day, sentenced him to fucking 30, 40 years, and he was able to get parole. And here he is on that time of being able to get parole. And I think he should get parole. Believe it or not, I mean, Jesus Christ, if he was able to get parole and that was something that is part of his sentence, they should fucking grant the guy fucking parole. Again, I'm not condoning murderers and weird shit like that, but if they didn't give him life without parole, and parole was in his motherfucking sights, you shouldn't deny the cocksucker and say, well, we want you to explain to us why is it that you killed the ranch handler. Well, motherfucker, he was 20-something years old, doing LSD, hanging out with Charles Manson. Seemed pretty cool. I'm serious. It seemed pretty cool. It was happening. Okay? It was happening. And at the end of the day, they fucking killed people. So guess what? He got sentenced, and he didn't get the death penalty, or he didn't get the life without parole. So after 40 years, let the cocksucker out already. Jesus, let the motherfucker out. If they already approved him twice, let the motherfucker out. I really don't think the 71-year-old dude is going to be fucking lining up to kill anybody soon. And if you've seen the motherfucking guy, if you see the fucking guy, you'll realize that he wasn't fucking, he ain't killing nobody. Seriously. He ain't fucking, he ain't going to kill nobody. He's not. This is like, it's like your grandfather. Okay? He ain't killing nobody. So let him out, for Christ's sake. Let him out. Dude. Alright, so Jack Smack just sent me an article from NBC News. Malaysian group plotted plane hijacking in 2001, convicted terrorist says. And the guy in the picture looks like one of my buddies over there at 7-Eleven. And I say buddies very loosely, okay? One of the fucking towel heads that work over at 7-Eleven, this is what they look like. I swear to God. I swear to God. And the funny thing is, Tom Byron knows the guy's name. I'm like, yo, man, I got to go to 7-Eleven. Byron's like, oh, you got to go see Mahaya? I go, what? He goes, that's his name, Mahaya. And I go, how do you know the guy's name? He goes, oh, he's there. He's got the colorful turban. And I go, oh, it's your fucking buddy, you jerk off. Your pal with the terrorist over there. Fucking Byron's gonna be like the shoe bomber, Richard Reed. He's gonna fucking convert. He's gonna convert and be a fucking jihadist. The Tom Byron, they're gonna pray to his fucking 11-inch dick. Oh, Tom Byron. Oh. You see Tom Byron wearing a big fucking turban? Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. I swear to God, this picture of this guy looks just like the fucking dude who works at 7-Eleven. When I go over there, I'm going to say, yo, man, you look just like the guy from Malaysian that was talking about terrorist activity, you cocksucker. I fucking know you! You fuck. I know you. Fucking quicker than you fuck. Anyways, let me read you this quick little story. A terror group from Malaysia plotted in weeks after 9/11 to attack an airplane using explosives hidden in their shoes, according to former terrorists who claim to have supplied the bomb. Saeed Barad, a British national and terrorist-turned-government witness, told a New York court Tuesday that he met the group of Malaysians, which included a pilot, in late 2001, and claimed they planned to blow open a plane's cockpit door in order to carry out a 9/11-style hijacking. Barat said he had 2 shoe bombs for his own terror plot before he gave one to the Malaysians for their operation. Barat wore the other as he flew from Karachi, Pakistan to Holland, and from there to England in December of 2001. He did not detonate the device on those flights, he said, because he wanted to save it for an attack on an American airline. An operation he was planning with now convicted shoe bomber Big Dick Reed. Oh shit, did I lose you guys? I hope I didn't lose you because I just pulled out my cord. Nope, we're still good. Alright. For Big Dick Reed. Once in the UK, however, said he backed out of his operation after speaking with his parents, leaving Reed to go at it alone. Reed was arrested after he failed to detonate the explosive hit in his shoe while aboard American Airlines. Was arrested in England in 2005 and pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy with others to destroy a passenger airliner while trying to ignite a high explosive device, according to British authorities. For whatever reason, it appears that the Malaysian plot never went ahead. Bah! I did not name the group in question in his testimony, and the National Counterterrorism Center does not list any major terrorist group being based in Malaysia. Department of Justice prosecutors declined to elaborate on Barat's testimony, and the CIA declined to comment. A senior intelligence official would not say if American intelligence aware of Malaysian 201 plot. In 2006, then President George Jerkoff Bush said that in October of 2001, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the so-called mastermind of the 9/11 attacks, had set in motion another plan to hijack planes, this time using terrorist recruits from Southeast Asia. Bush said the operation was foiled and one of the plotters was arrested in Asia. At the time, however, several counterterrorism officials said the plot was not definitive and never got past the thought stage. James Key, former U.S. ambassador to Malaysia, told ABC News Tuesday that Malaysia is not known as a harbor for terrorists, and the country's biggest threat when it comes to extremism comes in the form of spillover from its neighbors. For instance, Indonesia, to Malaysia's south, is home to Jiman Azliyah, the terrorist network planned for external attacks in the 2000s, including the O2 Bali bombs, which claimed 202 lives. In recent years, the organization has been overshadowed by splinter groups, according to NCTC's profile of the group. What they're saying is there's a lot bigger acts in that region, a lot better terrorist rocket bands that are blowing shit up. So they've outdone these little douches. But his testimony comes as authorities in Malaysia are desperately trying to figure out what happened to the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370, which disappeared with 239 people on board in clear weather without explanation Saturday. As for authorities, said they have discovered no evidence to suggest terrorism, and they are still trying to figure out what the fuck happened. There you go. I don't know if that was that good of a story, Jack Smack, you retard. I'm seriously, man. It was all right, but the only thing I got out of it was the guy that's talking looks like the 7-Eleven worker. That's all. That's it. All right? Looks like the 7-Eleven worker. That's exactly what this fuck does. All right? Looks like the 7-Eleven worker. Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We might never know. Well, at least today. All right? At least not today. Okay? Listen to this story. 3 who attacked couple went to the wrong home. The men accused of severely beating a man and repeatedly sexually assaulting his pregnant wife may have meant to target a different home for a robbery, authorities in Wisconsin said. 3 men faced sexual assault and armed robbery charges after police said they broke into a Madison home looking for money and found the couple lying in bed and assaulted the woman who was 6 months pregnant after beating her husband. But a criminal complaint shows a woman may have sought to send the men to rob the home of a man she was dating. The complaint filed Tuesday details a botched robbery plan that may have been intended to target the victim's neighbor. Authorities said Ephemia Niedermeyer told the assailants they'd find at least $1,500 in cash in the home of the man she was seeing, but that the men broke into the wrong home. They all face robbery and sexual assault charges. Niedermeyer has been charged with conspiracy to commit armed robbery. After the man she was seeing discovered a Facebook message to Thomas setting up the attack, the complaint says 2 others accused of helping plan and carry out the attack also been charged. The complaint says that while the couple struggled to sleep about 5 a.m. Sunday morning, the male victim, who was legally blind without his glasses, noticed the bedroom door was open and shouldn't have been. Someone heard the man called out from bed. A suspect then turned on the bedroom light, and 3 men burst into the room demanding money. Someone's going to die tonight, one suspect said, screaming through the complaint. One suspect was allegedly wearing a mask from the movie Scream. Fuck. The female victim told the 3 men repeatedly that she was pregnant and that the men could take what they wanted from the house. Reports say Hughes pulled the male victim from bed, laid him on his back, and began hitting him in the face with a gun and punching and kicking his body. Another suspect pulled the woman from bed and ordered her to lie on her stomach in the hallway. In the hallway, the report says, the suspect allegedly took a handgun and put it into the woman's stomach, saying, "You're going to die tonight." All 3 men are accused of sexually assaulting the woman, and one is accused of forcing her to perform oral sex. After putting the couple in the darkened laundry room, the complaint says the men left electronics and the couple's credit cards and wedding rings. The complaint says the men left in a rented Ford Fusion driven by Mary Weathers Jr., who was charged with conspiracy to commit armed robbery. Victim ran to the neighbor's house for help. The men with what's described in the report as a baseball-sized contusion to his head and a woman bleeding from the assault. Police said after investigating the neighbors that the alleged assailants planned a lick on a man believed to carry large sums of money but struck the wrong house. A 5th man, DeMarco Di Manotti, has been charged with theft and aiding a felon. Investigators said the robbery was planned at his apartment. Bass, who pleaded no contest, 3 got sexual assault, and 11 was ordered held on $30,000 bail. Blah, blah, blah. Paul, defenders have not been assigned to suspects. Police said Mary Weathers' girlfriend told him he wanted to drive the car because it was rented in his name, but he did not want to be involved in the robbery. She said when he told her the story, he did not mention how the woman was assaulted or that she was 6 months pregnant. So that sucks. Seriously, that's horrible. And what I mean by that is the fact that they went to the wrong fucking house. So they just happened to go to the wrong house. But my question is this. What am I trying? I'm trying to rational with horrible people. I was going to say, don't you think when they busted in the house, they're like, oh, what? Guy, it's woman, she's pregnant. This is, seems a little off. You would think that one of the criminals would have said, maybe this is a little fucked up, we better leave. But I guess I'm sitting here trying to rationalize what the fuck was going on in these guys' mind. I'm kind of retarded. That's retarded. My bad. Anyways, that was a story I thought looked mildly interesting. Disturbing, but yet interesting. So, Jesus Christ. And then you have, I want to see the meditation and secrets to happiness. What the fuck are meditation and secrets to happiness? Give me that. Give me that fucking thing, you prick. Give me the meditation and secrets to happiness. I want a part of that, you cocksucker. What is it? What is it? Give me all you got. Give me all you got. Give me all you got, you motherfucker. Give me all you got. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. It's like I want to look at these stories, but I'm on ABC, and these cocksuckers are they're fucking articles that you have to watch. I don't want to watch, motherfucker. You fucks. Okay, you dirty motherfuckers. I don't want to fucking watch. I want to fucking, I want to fucking, I want to read. I don't want to watch. Cocksuckers. I want to fucking stab this ABC right in their fucking throat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting violent right now, okay? I'm fucking getting aggravated. Oh, Jesus. Patrick is shot. Pat! Oh my God. Patrick just sent me a video of the 7-Eleven guys stripping down a worker who was shoplifting. and they stripped him. They're actually stripping the guy down. It shows these two 7-Eleven workers stripping down a guy who stole a candy bar, and they're like ripping off his clothes because the guy took a Snickers bar. Literally, I'm watching this. Patrick sent me. It's like a cell phone video. At 7-Eleven, they're fucking terrorists, man. Just like a whole crew of them. You should see this. And it's man, I beat these two fucking these 7. They got this guy naked, literally. They stripped them down. There's 3 7-Eleven workers, and they basically stripped this guy down. They're pulling the guy's clothing off, and he's in his underwear. And at the end of the day, he stole a Snickers bar. And it shows all these 7-Eleven workers holding this guy. And he's fucking naked. Literally, the guy is naked. And there's 7-Eleven guys. What a bunch of crazy. They're terrorists, man. They're fucking terrorists. 7-Eleven guys, man, they are. They're fucking terrorists. They're fucking terrorists. They really are. Man. Man. Oh, well, you know what's funny? Jack Smack sent me an article, and I wanted to actually talk about this, and I forgot about it because good old Patrick, the little cocksucker, sent me this article, and it was over the weekend, and of course it gets lost. Pat, send me that article again of George Zimmerman signing autographs at that gun show. Because Jack Smack just sent me a little article on Zimmerman's parents. So guys, listen to this. Zimmerman's parents are suing Roseanne Barr over a tweet. March 12th, George Zimmerman's parents are suing Roseanne Barr, claiming that the comedian forced them into hiding after she sent a Twitter message listing their home address in the wake of their son's shooting with Trayvon Martin. Robert and Gladys Zimmerman alleged the 61-year-old performer sought to cause a lynch mob to descend on their Florida home by sending a March 2012 tweet containing the couple's address and phone number. Barr, they alleged, mistakenly believed that their son was living with them, adding that her tweet was an open and obvious call for vigilante justice. Barr, who subsequently deleted the tweet, explained that she initially thought that disseminating the address was good to let people know that no one can hide anymore. She then pivoted to note, but vigilantism is what killed Trayvon. I don't support that. Barr later floated the possibility of again posting the couple's Seminole County address. If Zimmerman isn't arrested, I'll RT this address again, she added, maybe go to his house myself. At the time of Barr's tweet, she had in excess of 110,000 Twitter followers. In the face of criticism for distributing Zimmerman's address, the performer copped to not fully understanding that it was private, not public. Zimmerman lawsuit alleges that the pair pictured above was forced to flee their home and forced into hiding following the Barr tweet, which was intended to cause severe emotional distress and possible great physical harm, if not death. The Circuit Court complaint seeks the excess of 15 G's in damages. Zimmerman's contend that Barr's tweet violated Twitter's terms of service, which prohibits the posting of other people's private and confidential information, such as credit card numbers, street address, or social security, national identity numbers without their express authorization and permission. Barr, who now has 232,000 Twitter followers, was not sanctioned by the messaging firm for her Zimmerman tweets. The lawsuit does not mention Martin's name, instead referring to the killing of the unarmed teenager as an incident on February 26, 2012, which gained national attention and resulted in a highly publicized trial. Well, it's an incident. No, your son murdered an unarmed black teen. I don't know if that's an incident. I think it's called murdering an unarmed black teen. I'm sorry, he was armed. My bad, with Skittles. And in Florida, Skittles are dangerous to white people. Okay. In November, a separate Florida couple filed a negligence lawsuit against Spike Lee, alleging that they were subjected to death threats after the director sent out a tweet to his 240,000 followers that mistakenly identified their home address as the residence of George Zimmer. That case is pending in Seminole County Circuit Court. That did definitely go after Spike Lee. Just because he's a shitty director, please. Just the fact that he's a shitty director and he's a shitty fucking fan, and the fact that if Phil Jackson goes and coaches the Knicks, he has to have a clause in his contract that little retard Spike Lee can't sit on the floor seats and jump around like an asshole. Phil's got to put that in his contract that says no fucking Spike Lee. He has to sit at least 3 rows behind the front row so I don't have to have his stupid ass jumping up and down. Tell him to go direct the fucking hit movie and then he can get back to the floor seats. But this guy is a retard, okay? Fuck him, sue him. Anyways, I find that incredibly entertaining, but thank you, Patrick, you motherfucker. Let me explain something to you guys. And it's kind of like the Sandy Hook shooting. And when I talked about the Sandy Hook shooting and the fact that the guy is guilty just as his son is guilty because it was his sperm that created the piece of shit little murderer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. The parents of George Zimmerman are little pieces of shit. And let me explain to you how that is. Because they're running around wanting to sue Roseanne Barr because Roseanne Barr wants to flush George Zimmerman, the world's biggest piece of shit, out of hiding, which he was hiding in his mommy and daddy's house. And you are all going to say, Rob, George Zimmerman, that seems like such an old case. Ladies and gentlemen, let me read something to you that just happened. And Patrick brought it to my attention, and it goes with Jack Smack and his article that he sent. Do you realize that George Zimmerman, okay, was at a Florida gun show, okay? He was at a gun show last Saturday. Do you understand this? Okay? Do you know how unbelievably fucked up that is? That last Saturday, okay, George Zimmerman was at a fucking gun show signing autographs. How's that? The gun show took place at the Arms Room gun store in Orlando. After complaint about Zimmerman's appearance forced a larger venue, the Mystique, to back out. They told us they canceled from community pressure, said Mike Prowowski, fucking Polak, one of the gun show organizers. They were getting phone calls and backlash and didn't want that kind of person there. So instead, guess what? Guess what? The Arms Room and the gun store in Orlando, they instead found another place that they could have George Zimmerman. So they had George Zimmerman there to sign autographs. Okay? Do you realize that? Do you understand that? And they actually have a woman that says he seemed nervous and actually a little scared to be there. A woman named Melissa. He also appeared emotional, like he was really thankful and touched that people would come out to see him. Guys, why would George Zimmerman be anywhere signing autographs except to get notoriety from murdering an unarmed black child? I mean, again, that is why George Zimmerman is known by anybody, because he murdered an unarmed black teenager who had Skittles on him. And so George Zimmerman was at a gun show where he was signing autographs. Do any of you realize how incredibly fucked up that is? Seriously. You guys got to admit, that's fucked up. You got to admit, that's fucked up. George Zimmerman, who basically murdered an unarmed teenager in Florida, was signing autographs at a gun show. The only reason anybody knows George Zimmerman is because he committed murder. And in turn, he's signing autographs for it. That's pretty fucked up. And that shows you how fucked up gun owners are. And people that go to gun fucking shows. And people that live in the hillbilly inbred areas of Florida. So that's pretty amazing. And Roseanne put these families' email up or address up, because these parents should be lynched for creating the sperm and egg that would create a piece of shit like George Zimmerman, who would go and appear and sign autographs for being the child murderer. So, as far as I'm concerned, George Zimmerman's parents could fucking rot in hell and be lynched up from a tree, because their sperm and their eggs are so fucking polluted that they created a piece of shit named George Zimmerman, who's now signing autographs at gun shows as a celebrity because he murdered an unarmed black teen who was carrying a bag of Skittles. So you do your thing, Roseanne, and hopefully American justice will prevail, and there will, okay, there will be a lynch mob mentality, and they'll go and kill these families because they are pieces of shit. Wow, that's pretty disturbing, Pat. Patrick just sent me pictures of Trayvon Martin from the death scene. Pictures of the kid in his from his death pictures, and they're pretty disturbing. Pretty fucking disturbing. Unbelievable, man. Pictures of this kid laying there dead in Florida from George Zimmerman, the piece of shit that he is. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. That's pretty disturbing, Pat. Pretty disturbing. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break so I can get my drink, so I can finish uh, this fucking show. And yes, Pat, I forgot about that, but that is pretty good. Not the death pictures, motherfucker. But Patrick sent me this article from the Huffington Post that at the Republican National Convention, their CPAC, there's a whole bunch of Craigslist ads that were out that has guys looking for some fucking action. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what CPAC is, it's the Conservative Political Action Conference. And it's where all of the conservatives and Republicans, and they all fucking get together in this big convention and shit all over the Democrats and talk about how the world is bad because there's a black president and that Republicans are great and you gotta love Republicans and hate fucking Democrats and black people are shit and religious people are the best and blah, blah, blah. Seriously. Well, Huffington Post did a big article because if you take a look through the Craigslist ads, the personals, and we all have Craigslist in all the cities that we live in, they had a huge, huge section for CPAC people. And what that means is Craigslist sex seekers looking specifically for young gay Republicans that they can fuck. And I'll read you some of these, and they're quite entertaining. And some of them actually have pictures. But this one says, need a date for a CPAC event. Hi, I was listening to Chris Planty this morning, and he said there was a bunch of awesome single conservative women attending CPAC. I'm a conservative guy, also kind of awesome, and would love to be your date Friday night. Obviously, I'm big into politics, art, travel, and lots of other fun things. Let's chat tonight or during a day tomorrow. Even if you're just in town for the event, I make one heck of a DC tour guide. So say hi. Swim, 3'6", 6'1", conservative, awesome. And as you see, these are real ads. That is a straight ad, a guy looking for a girl. The second ad says CPAC, head, 34, a masculine, super discreet and clean, cut, black guy looking to give head to masculine guy in town for CPAC, DDF only, any race. Another ad says CPAC bun, bore M4M 23. Unfortunately, not at CPAC this year. First time missing it in 4 years. 6'4", athletic build, 190 pounds, 8-inch cut, masculine, openly bi. Looking for CPAC guys, 18 to 35, prefer masculine. Must send pics for a reply. Here's a, here's one that says CPAC, I need a man now. Okay, so I spend so much time in rural Indiana, CPAC is my only outlet for this sort of thing. What I'm looking for, you, a masculine Ayn Rand, me, the 47%. And I want you to slap me around hard and give it to me good. Or you can bust in my room, catch me trying to enroll in the healthcare marketplace state exchange, and punish me for it. Punish me good. We can meet at the bar first if you want. I'll be wearing khakis and a navy blue blazer. Then you have CPAC, looking for my Alan West. And it's a picture of this big, burly black guy on a motorcycle. And it says, Patriots, what an incredible day today was. Christie and Jindal had some great sessions. I'm ready to unwind and have some fun. I'm looking to make one of my biggest fantasies come true. Me, police uniform. You, army uniform. I want you to bring a couple other guys for this fantasy too. We begin by you storming into my room with the other guys. The other guys will proceed to beat me with paddles and whips and floggers. And after I've been beaten, I want you to threaten my life and tell me that I'm going to die for what I did. I got a Nerf gun for this fantasy, and I want you to blindfold me and place a garbage can next to me. That's great. Oh, man. I love it. Man. Oh, it's great. So, yeah, these is women, men, they're all fucking weirdos. And remember, these are the people that are supposed to be like moral high ground motherfucker. Okay? Seriously. Seriously, it's just amazing. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Just, man, amazing. Unbelievable. Anyways, there you go. That was CPAC. And the Republicans are looking for cock and pussy. Well, there was really only one ad for a girl. The rest were all fucking for cock-hungry fucking daddies. But, hey, you gotta be fair and read all the posts. I told you. Gotta be fair and read all the posts. Anyways, it's the Rob Black Show. It's 9:40 right now. Well, Jesus Christ, it's 9:40. If we continue, we're going to end at 10 because my voice can't take us doing this thing. So I can't continue longer than 10 without having something to drink because my voice will fry and I'll die over here. So fuck it. We'll break on to the other side, you guys. If you guys seen this fucking parking lot, it is so dead. It really is just so dead. I don't even know how to describe it. And next door to us is a swingers like fuck club. It's like a house, like this abandoned house, and they just fuck each other in it. And they have these little dom sessions, and they're burning stuff, like they're burning a pit fire, and it smells horrible. Like it smells like burning wood, and it's just fucking horrible, man. It really is. It's fucking horrible. The smell is coming through the office right now, but yet it's hot as fuck in this fucking office. So it's kind of like a catch-22 for Christ's sakes. It really is. It's like a catch-22. It's like it smells, but yet it's hot as fuck. So it's like damned if you do and damned if you don't. You know, but whatever. That's kind of like my life up here. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. We're damned if we keep the window down because it's hot as a motherfucker up here. And damned if we do leave the window open because it's fucking stinky and smelly and you can smell the goddamn smoke that's coming in from the next door in their fuck party room or whatever the fuck they're doing over there. Fuck, man. I'm telling you, there's just no escape. There's no escape, guys. No escape. But fuck it. We're just gonna rock with it. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock. We're gonna motherfucking rock and roll. We're gonna motherfucking rock and roll. And we'll get through the stinky It's just so smelly. It really is. I know it sounds funny when we say that, but it really is stinky. It fucking stinks. Unbelievable, man. It's like going to a campground. That's the best way to describe it. It's a campground, and that's you hear the fucking twats. You hear them down there. And that's them. It's them screaming and yelling and being fucking retards. But yeah, it's a smelly. It's just a smelly, stinky, just stinky and smelly. So it smells like if you went camping. That's what it smells like if you went fucking camping. That's all. It smells like if you went fucking camping. So if any of you have gone camping, that's what it smells like in my office. It smells like burning campgrounds. It smells like burning campgrounds. It does. Fucking bizarre. Smells like burning campgrounds. So, whatever that's worth, you guys, whatever that's worth, it's the burning campgrounds. So, smell it up. It's horrific. It's bad. It's shitty. And this is exactly why we will be out of here in probably about another 2 months. Seriously, about another 2 months, we're going to be out of here into the new facility, and it's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be fucking awesome, you guys. And you guys are going to be, like, proud. You guys will be proud. You guys will be fucking proud, and you'll be happy. And you won't be listening to me talk about the stinkiness outside, and you won't be listening to the wretched animals down below talking and yammering away and being fucking retards, because that's basically what they are. You hear them? Oh yeah, horrible humans down there. Jack Smack. I know, Jack. That is a good song, man. Jack, I don't want to see graphic Black Delilah scenes. Though I've seen those, and the girl's like cut in half and shit. I don't want. Why you want to send me shit like that? What's wrong with you people? I'm not into all that death shit. I'm not into that death crap. I was never into the horror stuff. Okay. I happen to have to be part of that because the person that I was with was into all that horror crap. I'm not into that horror shit. It's horrible, man. I don't like looking at people dead and their heads cut off and shit. You know who likes that kind of weirdo shit? Tom Byron, that weirdo. Alright? Seriously, Tom Byron likes that shit. He'll sit there and he'll watch the Mexican drug cartels where they saw off each other's heads. He does. He watches that. He'll sit there and go, "You want to see something crazy?" I'd be like, "What?" And he'll be like, they have this drug cartel, and I'm like, and they basically hacked this dude's head off. I go, "Bro, that's disgusting." And he goes, "Oh, you want to see it?" I go, "No." Why the fuck do I want to see a drug cartel hack off a motherfucker's head? He's like, "It's pretty interesting, because the guy just sits there and they're yelling at him, and his friend is sitting next to him, and they hack off the friend's head first. And the other guy has no expression, and he's watching his friend get his head hacked off, and he knows he's going to get his head hacked off, and he's just real calm. Like, hey, I'm going to get my head hacked. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking see that. Are you sure you don't want? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking sure, you nasty motherfucker. I don't want to see nobody getting their fucking head chopped off. It's disgusting. I don't like that shit. I like nice things, okay? I like butterflies. I like fucking unicorns. All right? I like Charlie the Unicorn. If you guys can find me Charlie the Unicorn, I like Charlie the Unicorn. I like Candy Mountain. That's what I like. Okay? I like Candy Mountain. I like that. Yeah, Charlie. We're going to Candy Mountain. I like that. I don't like the Sinaloa drug cartel cutting off the motherfucker's head. That's nasty shit. It's not exciting for me. I find it disturbing and creepy and vile. So I don't like that. And I don't want to watch that. So don't send me death shit, you guys. And I don't even know why I looked at the Trayvon Martin thing. It was disturbing enough. But I don't know. I looked at it anyways. It's horrible. I don't like that. Don't send me that. I'm a big fag when it comes to that. All right? Okay? I know you guys, laugh at me when you hear me talk like that, but listen, okay? You gotta listen to me when I tell you I'm a fag when it comes to looking at all that bloody shit. I don't like bloody shit. I don't like motherfuckers with their heads cut off. I mean, watching motherfuckers beat each other up, I'm fine with that. You know, street fight bullshit, boxing, all that. I'm talking about when the motherfucker shows like a guy's head sawed off and his fucking brains are spilled out on the floor. Nah, it's just disturbing, okay? It's disturbing. Watching a motherfucker get into a brawl at a school cafeteria, that's entertaining to me. But watching a motherfucker's head get sawed off, it's fucking disturbing. Seriously. It's fucking disturbing. It's fucking disturbing. It's fucking disturbing. Okay? It's all very disturbing. So, I don't like that. So don't send me shit like that. Do the whole show as Byron. One time. You just want me to just talk in that monotone. Do you want to see that? I don't think I can do 2 hours like that. I'd probably put myself to sleep. Sometimes it's that blank stare that it gives me sometimes. Byron, did you do that? And he'll pause for like a 6-second uncomfortable. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's like Floyd from True Romance. All right? That's how Byron is sometimes. He's Floyd from True Romance. If anybody has seen True Romance or you haven't seen True Romance, Brad Pitt plays the character of Floyd. And Floyd lays on the couch with a honeybee bong, and he smokes from it. And James Gandolfini, the dead James Gandolfini, well, he wasn't dead when the movie was. It wasn't a fucking corpse. He's somewhere in the ground, not getting eaten by, well, he is getting eaten by worms, but those worms don't have AIDS, because he didn't die of AIDS. He died of being a really big fat fuck. So those worms are possibly dying right now of coronary disease, okay? Right now, those worms are dying because they're fat. and James Gandolfini was fat. And a matter of fact, one of the last things that James Gandolfini told people was this:
I want all the hair. 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 I want all the hair.
We gotta have a death watch for the BBWs, the fat fucks in this business. We got the Christian Man Death Watch dollar bill on the board. We ought to have like a fucking Death Watch dollar bill right here for Kelly Shabari and a couple of the other fucking whales, and see when they're gonna have a fucking massive coronary attack, you know, from being fucking morbidly obese. Anyways, back to my Floyd. Yes. Floyd from True Romance, and he's sitting on the couch, and James Gandolfini and the mafia associates, Christopher Walken, they come in, and you hear Bad Motor Finger from Soundgarden, and it's like boom, bam, bam, bam. I think I even have the song. Hold on, let me see if I have the song. I don't know if I have the song, but I could. Hold on. I don't. I have, yeah. So that music comes on, and they walk through the door, and Brad Pitt's got the bong, and he's going, oh, oh, and he's tripping out. And they sit down, and they're like, hey, man. And he's like, hey. And he's like, you want to hit? And they're like, no. And he's like, okay, man. And they're like, do you know? And they say the guy's name, Brad Pitt goes, yes. And they're like, do you know where he is? He's like, yes. And they're like, well, do you know when he's coming back? And he's like, no. And so he's having this whole conversation with him, and then they eventually leave, and he starts muttering under his breath, condescend me, I'll kill you, man. That's Tom Byron. He's Floyd, okay? And I don't know if I can do that imitation for 2 hours on the show. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Anyways, there's my James Gandolfini tribute, and my Kelly Shabari. Oh shit! Jack Smack's got $2 bill for the BBWs. All right, Jack, that's pretty good. We're gonna bust out with the $2 bill. That's good. That's good. Patrick said Tom Byron equals Stephen Wright. If anybody doesn't know who Stephen Wright is, he was a comedian. Let me give you a little Stephen Wright. This is Stephen Wright.
My birthday, I got a humidifier and a dehumidifier. Put them in the same room, let them fight it out. Then I filled my humidifier with wax, now my room's all shiny. I went to a museum where they had all the heads and arms from the statues that are in all the other museums.
Yeah. Classic, man. That's Tom Byron. There it is. Classic. Good stuff, man. You guys are on fire tonight, you motherfuckers. You guys are fucking. You guys are fucking. You guys are on fire! Oh, I love it, man. You guys are on fire! Fucking fire! Oh, man. You guys are on fire. Anyways, it's 9:58. We've had a good show. You guys have been great, man. Seriously, you guys have been more great than I can imagine. And tomorrow we'll be back with more craziness. I mean, seriously. You guys are fucking just out of your fucking minds. You guys are the best. And we will be here tomorrow. You know what tomorrow is? It's fucking Thursday already. Seriously, man. It's Thursday already. That's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. We're going to be here. And it's almost done with the week. Seriously, that's crazy. Man. Seriously. You guys. It really is trippy that tomorrow's Thursday already. This week went by quick. If you guys don't think it went by quick, you're nuts. Because it fucking went by fast as fuck. Really did. It went by quick. And before you know it, we're already into, oh shit. Oh shit. You know what fucking Patrick busted out with? You know you guys what Patrick busted out with? Alright, we're gonna have to play it as our parting video. Alright guys? Yeah, here it is. Patrick busted this out. Here it is for Tom Byron.
Alright, how you doing? Pretty good. Dick? No. Reggie? No, he's not here right now. You live here? Yes, I do. Is sort of roommates? Exactly, roommates. Yeah, well, maybe you can help me. I'm looking for a friend of mine. Clarence Worley from Detroit. Traveling with a real pretty girl, you know? Oh, yeah, man, I know them. They've been by here. You seen them? Mm-hmm. They staying here? No, they're staying at the Safari Motel Inn. Safari Motel. Safari Motel? Yeah. How do you know that? Have you been over there? No, but they were here and they said that they were going to go there. Then they went. Yeah? Yeah, Safari Motel. Safari Motel. Hey, you want to watch some TV or something? You might be back here. No, thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, you take care. I might be back. Yeah. Okay, be cool. Come say me. Fucking kill you.
That is the tribute to Tom Byron. Oh, I love it. That is the tribute to Tom Byron. Yes, the tribute to Tom Byron. All right, guys, listen to me. It's the Rob Black Show, and Jack Smack is telling us that we are, what Jack Smack was saying that he had to restart his browser because we were on 2 channels on Adult FYI. He said we were on stereo. Well, we were on. That's what we were on, Jack, you cocksucker. That's what we do. We're on stereo, you motherfucker. We are the stereo show, all right? All right, you guys, listen to me. It's time to get out of here. It's 10:03 p.m. My throat is getting scratchy. I have to get something to drink or I'm going to fucking die. There's basically an empty parking lot, and literally, there's fucking nobody here. Alright, I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, there's nobody here. There's nothing but stripper cars, which means there ain't a fucking soul in this place. Alright. We are out of here. And we're going. And I'm out. And Anonymous, my Roku master, has just told me to look at my Roku and see how we're doing. And I'm going to do that right now. It's the Rob Black Show. You guys fucking rule. You guys are the best. And you guys, as always, are kicking ass. And don't forget, this is the Rob Black Show. We'll be back here tomorrow at noon. And we are the program of intolerance. Yes, we are the show of intolerance. We promote intolerance. We are intolerant. And we are just angry, vicious pit bulls that are in need of a Michael Vick goddamn dog fight, baby. It's the Rob Black Show. We're going to see you guys tomorrow. And be there. Be square. And don't forget, be intolerant.